Welcome to Fine Arts with Bassem. I'm Bassem, and as you guys remember, we started this portrait of Pope Shenouda, and we're just making our way down. Hopefully we get to finish the eyes today. So, as I told you guys, we start with just putting the blocks of both light and shade, and then that's the general skin tone, and then you start getting into detail. So don't start getting into detail as much until you've sort of laid out the face and you've put color down everywhere so that the whole canvas is kind of covered. Then you can go back and work on the detail. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off, which was the eyes. The thing about oil painting is that you don't want to just concentrate in one area. You want to keep your brush moving in all areas. As I told you guys, I went over the eyebrows because I'm going to come back and put them in on top of the skin. This way you avoid any white areas in the area. So again, I'm using the browns for the darker areas, and the brown was burnt sienna, mixed with raw umber. And again, I have the face zoomed in on my laptop here, so I can see more clearly what's going on. Again, mapping out the darks and the lights, and then going back and blending them in nicely. So if you've put a lot of paint on your palette, you can actually preserve it by putting saran wrap, just putting saran wrap on top of your palette, and usually that keeps it a little bit moist. Oil does take a long time to dry, so you do have sort of a couple of weeks or so before you can't use the paint anymore. And if it hardens a bit, it just creates a bit of a film on top of the paint. So you can actually poke right through and still reuse the inside of the paint. So what I'm doing here is I have a light brush and a dark brush, and I put the darks with, you know, all the shaded areas, and then I use the light to kind of blend them in a little bit. And oils are the nicest colors to blend in. for sure there will be corrections made throughout the way. So details do take a long time. You might end up wasting a lot of that time. Okay, now I will tackle the nostrils a bit. Again, not all the detail. I'll apply at the beginning. Just something to map things out for myself. Accuracy definitely won't come from the first time. You have to try it a few times before you get it right. And actually I have a lot of erase marks here because I had to go back and fix things until I was satisfied. Using the same color, I'll do a little bit more detail in the eye. Every once in a while, zoom out, just so you see what you're doing. It looks, you can pick up a lot of the mistakes from a distance. I'm using this brush to just blend in a little bit of the eye here, because it does need a little bit of correction. Angling wasn't quite right, so again I picked it up as soon as I zoomed out. No worries, it's very easy to fix. Every little detail counts. And every little wrinkle intensifies the look on the Pope's face. Looks good. And I think we'll continue with the skin tones down to the beard on the next time. So this is what we have so far. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next show. Thanks for joining.